Yo, what's up everybody? It's your man Anchor, and listen up because today we're about to dive headfirst into a country that's been blowing up my travel radar, Sri Lanka. This place is insane, and I don't use that word lightly. We're talking ancient ruins, next level beaches, wildlife that'll make your jaw drop. You name it, Sri Lanka's got it. Welcome to our countdown of the top tourist destinations in Sri Lanka. If you're planning a trip to this beautiful island, you won't want to miss these incredible spots. Buckle up because we're about to embark on one epic adventure. Alright, first up, we're hitting you with Sigiriya. Picture this, a massive rock column jutting out of nowhere like some kind of ancient skyscraper. This ain't just any rock though. This bad boy was once home to a freaking palace complex built way back in the 5th century. We're talking gardens, fountains, even a throne room, all perched precariously on top of this massive monolith. Getting to the top is half the adventure. You're talking about climbing what feels like a million stairs, winding through ancient gateways and past these crazy frescoes painted right onto the rock face. And the view from the top? Forget about it. You're literally looking out over the entire jungle canopy, miles in every direction. You can practically feel the history up there. The echoes of kings and queens and all that. And get this, the story behind Sigiriya is as wild as the climb. We're talking royal betrayal, epic battles, and a king who ruled from the top of a rock. It's like something straight out of Indiana Jones, except this is the real deal. Seriously, if you only have time for one thing in Sri Lanka, make it Sigiriya. It's one of those places that'll stay with you long after you've left. Next up, we're ditching the history books and heading straight into the wild side of Sri Lanka Yala National Park. Now, this ain't your average zoo visit. This is about as real as it gets. Dense jungle, watering holes teeming with crocs, and if you're lucky, a glimpse of the elusive Sri Lankan leopard. We're talking about hopping in a jeep, feeling the wind in your hair and venturing deep into the heart of the park, tracking down these majestic creatures. The anticipation is insane. Every rustle in the bushes, every bird call could mean you're about to come face to face with a leopard, and when you finally do spot one, dude, it's like the entire jungle holds its breath. These animals are pure power and grace, slinking through the tall grass like they own the place. But leopards aren't the only game in town. Yala's got elephants roaming free, sloth bears chilling in trees, and enough bird species to make your head spin. It's a full-on wildlife extravaganza out there. So ditch the city, grab your binoculars, and get ready for an adventure you won't soon forget. Chapter 3, Temple of the Tooth Relic, more than just a temple. Alright, time to switch gears again, because now we're diving headfirst into the spiritual heart of Sri Lanka, the Temple of the Tooth Relic in Kandy. This place is sacred ground, people. It's said to house a relic of the Buddha himself, one of his actual teeth. I'm talking next-level religious significance. The temple itself is a masterpiece. Think intricate carvings, golden roofs gleaming in the sun, and an atmosphere of peace and tranquility that just hits different. But it's not just about the architecture. The real magic happens during the daily puja or offering ceremonies. Imagine the air thick with incense, the rhythmic chanting of monks, and a sea of devotees paying their respects. It's a sensory overload in the best possible way. Even if you're not religious, you can't help but feel a sense of awe and wonder in this place. It's a powerful reminder of the importance of faith and tradition. Trust me, a visit to the Temple of the Tooth Relic is about more than just sightseeing. It's a chance to connect with something bigger than yourself, to experience the true soul of Sri Lanka. Chapter 4, Gala Fort, where history meets the ocean. Next up, we're time-traveling back to Sri Lanka's colonial past in Gala Fort, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that'll transport you straight to another era. Imagine cobblestone streets, colourful colonial-era buildings, and the salty ocean breeze hitting you in the face. It's the perfect blend of history and beach vibes, all rolled into one. You can spend hours just wandering through the narrow lanes, popping into quirky shops, art galleries and cafes. It's like stepping onto a movie set, except it's all real. Don't miss the iconic Gale Lighthouse. Climb to the top for panoramic views of the fort, the ocean, and the lush coastline stretching out as far as the eye can see. And if you're feeling adventurous, rent a bike and explore the fort walls. you'll get a whole new perspective on this historic gem. Galliv Fort is a place where you can slow down, soak up the atmosphere, and just enjoy the simple pleasures of life. Chapter 5, Ella. This is what dreams are made of. Last but not least, we're heading to the hills, to a place that's basically Instagram heaven, Ella. This is Sri Lanka at its most scenic. Think rolling hills blanketed in emerald green tea plantations, misty mountains shrouded in clouds, and waterfalls cascading down rocky cliffs. It's the kind of place that makes you want to throw away your phone and just soak it all in. But Ella's not just about pretty views. It's a hiker's paradise, with trails leading to hidden temples, panoramic viewpoints, and the iconic Nine Arches Bridge. This bridge, man, it's like something out of a fairy tale, a perfect archway of stones spanning a lush valley. And if you time it right, you might even catch a train rumbling across it, which is just pure magic. After a day of exploring, kick back and relax at one of Ella's many cafes. Sip on a cup of freshly brewed Ceylon tea, savor the cool mountain air, and just enjoy the good life. Outro Sri Lanka, you have to go! So there you have it, folks. 5 incredible destinations that'll give you a taste of everything Sri Lanka has to offer. From ancient ruins and wildlife encounters to spiritual journeys and colonial charm, this island nation has something for everyone. Thanks for joining us on this tour of Sri Lanka's top tourist destinations. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel guides and tips. And most importantly, get out there and experience the magic of Sri Lanka for yourselves. Peace.